As someone who drives on camera for a living, I understand what creates excitement. Smoke pouring out of a smoldering rear end in a ritual sacrifice to the motorsports gods. And while I may be totally comfortable setting a respectable lap time in a sports car, I have never had the time, money, space, or tires to learn how to properly drift.
So here I am at the Bondurant School of High Performance Driving, where today I am going to get a full day of private drifting lessons from professional drifter Corey Hosford. Brilliant! And here he is. We're gonna drive the Cadillac CTS Outrigger car. Hopefully I'll move up to the Corvette. And there's Corey with the 240. What up, man?
Not much.
Nice parking job.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I've been working on it all morning for you.
So what are we doing today?
Well, today we're gonna get you up to speed and get you drifting, man. Have a couple cars to use, obviously, and we'll start off with some basic technique, and then hopefully by the end of the day we'll be doing some serious tandem.
And maybe
we'll be probably
maybe a little
running
bit.
The case for
maybe a little bit.
Yeah, man.
If I get good enough, maybe that.
Absolutely. I would like for you to get into it. But
me too. I got one day to learn how to drift. So.
Wow.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. CTS?
Let's do it.
Okay. You drive first.
We'll start our lessons the right way, at a slow pace in the Cadillac CTS skid cars. These cars feature hydraulically adjustable outriggers which can be controlled on the fly by the instructor riding shotgun to instantly provide more or less grip at the rear tires. It makes the car feel like you are literally driving on ice.
The basics are still there, you know, the whole visual side,
yeah,
driving,
where to look.
Good. A little bit of brakes. Eyes down the road. There you go. Now roll on the power. See, as you feel the car take the grip,
yeah,
that's when you can be a little bit more assertive with the throttle.
All right, so what happens? I seem to be going around too much here.
Well, you're not adding all the way until the steering locks. Like there's a time where you'll roll in and you won't complete the complete rotation. Keep adding that steering until you run out.
Okay.
Now make sure you check that before anything.
Corey kept changing the ride height to make me more comfortable with constantly varying traction. Is making figure eights over and over as easy as it looks? No. Is it as fun as it looks? Absolutely.
Okay, how was that?
Overall, not bad. You're definitely getting it together.
Okay.
Figure eights look good. You can work on your braking a little bit more.
Okay.
But let's go to the Corvette and try putting it all together there.
Okay, how is that going to be different from this?
Well, there's definitely going to be a lot more grip initially. So we're going to have to basically take what we did in this car and just speed up the whole process. So you have the foundation, now it's just putting it all together.
Again, we started with the basics. Controlled donuts, followed by another attempt at figure eights. And again, it wasn't nearly as easy as it looked. If there's one thing I don't deal with very well, it's repeated failures. On the racetrack or the golf course, if I can't get something right in 8 or 9 tries, I start losing patience very quickly.
Fucking hands, man.
Finally, after half an hour and 2 more sets of tires, I nailed the figure eight in the Corvette. Apparently, I need to work on my transitions. However, drifting on TV doesn't involve many transitions. What I really need to learn is how to drift corners one at a time, every time.
Well, Matt, did awesome in the Corvette.
Thank you.
Passed the skid car test.
I did.
Figure eights. We made a couple sessions, did a couple good runs there.
That's a tough one. That's harder than just the regular drift.
We got a couple runs in, did a couple clean ones. Wasn't like we totally failed every single run. So that being said, I think we're ready for the track.
Okay.
What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna hop in the Corvette first.
Okay.
We're gonna run a short portion of our racetrack. Same thing we did this morning. Long slides come in, all the way off, just keep it consistent. If you do that, okay, the ending reward is an opportunity to drive my car.
Sweet. Sounds good.
So,
all right.
This is your final test.
Yeah, let's see if I passed. Shall we?
I'm ready when you are.
Okay, let's go.
All right, Matt. So you killed it in the Corvette, man.
Successfully drifted it.
I was actually blown away. I was like, we are actually doing this right now. I couldn't believe actually that we did a huge bold slide over there in Maricopa. So I feel it's time to move on to the K-Sport S13.5.
Okay.
Go out there, do the same thing. Nice long entries on the throttle, generate a good amount of smoke. But this is your opportunity, man. Redeem
I've
yourself.
never driven a drift car before. Do I get to use this?
If you want to pull on that, absolutely.
All right, well, 7 hours and 5 sets of tires later, it appears that I can drift now.
I've witnessed it. I was riding shotgun with you the most of the day. I think you made it happen, man.
I think in 7 hours and 5 sets of tires, I did pretty good, and now I can take these skills forward and use them when we're shooting other stuff.
Well, do you know what I actually want you to do now?
What do I want?
Now that you feel you have these skills, I think the last thing we gotta do is we gotta do a tandem.
Ooh. Okay, but just in case it goes badly, let's thank Bondurant for having us out here, giving us their track, their cars, their tires, and this amazing instructor, Corey Hosford. You can watch him in Formula D this season, am I right?
Absolutely.
And we'd like to thank Corey and K-Sport for providing the drift car.
Field Racing, all these guys definitely made it possible for us
And of
today.
course, our sponsor, Dylan Optics. Buy them off our website, get a free Smoking Tire t-shirt. Let's try this one last thing.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.